guys, it's Leah. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first reading vlog in quite a long time. Very excited to do this. So my housemate's away for a little while. I decided I would try to pick up vlogging again while she's not here. I know she would have no problem if I wanted to vlog in the house while she's here, but I just personally have a problem with it. I would rather be like more respectful than not. But anyway, we will take advantage in our small ways, and because I'm going to be very lonely and sad without her, what better way to have some company than to vlog. So today is Sunday. I have a few things on the agenda today. Normally I do baking on Sunday to bring into work on Monday. I won't be going into the office tomorrow. I'm starting early and driving a co-worker to the airport in Sydney, and then I've got to go to this office in Sydney to drop paperwork off, instead of going into the office, and then I'll just be finished for the day whenever I get back here. But I did bake yesterday. I made my housemate some cookies, almond croissant cookies, as a goodbye thing. She wanted some cookies, so I made them. I got a few left over, and then I was thinking, because I have some bananas that are turning, that maybe I could make a chocolate banana loaf, and then I'll probably put those in the fridge and then bring them into work on Tuesday, I'm thinking. But anyway, in terms of reading, I'm just over 40% through Naked Empire by Terry Goodkind. This is taking me quite a while. I'm thinking right now I might read one more chapter of this while I watch Geordie's live stream. I'm trying to get through these Nicholas chapters. I'm really not super interested in Nicholas's point of view. This book has been a little bit of a drag compared to some of his others so far. I'm hoping it will pick up a bit more at the halfway point, but this book so far has been mostly just chapters where one character is monologuing the whole way through the chapter, and it's new characters. It's a little bit frustrating at this point, so I think that's why I'm having issues pumping through it the way I normally would. I'm finding Naked Empire a little bit different to the other ones. Pillars was different to the rest of the series because it wasn't about Richard and Kaelin. It was about Jensen and Oba. But I did quite enjoy Pillars for what it was. But Naked I am having some issues with. But yeah, I'm hoping it will reach a point where it turns and the story picks up. I feel it's coming, but we just need to get past all these chapters of exposition. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is a little bit frustrating being 9 books into the series and we still have chapters upon chapters of Richard explaining how the magic system works. It's a little bit frustrating. But other than that, I am thinking that the book I'm going to focus on this week while I'm at work, because I can't take my Kindle into work, but I can take physical books in. I'm thinking I will take in Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. I've got a bookmark in there, but I haven't started it yet. I've heard really good things about this, and I think this is going to be right up my alley. So looking forward to this. So I definitely think this will be on the agenda, first up this week. And then today I have things to do around the house, but I also have a beta read to do for an indie author. I believe I do have another 2 weeks to get it back to her, but I'm hoping I can at least read half, if not the whole thing today. I think I've only read the prologue and the first chapter so far, but the whole beta read is 106,000 words, I think, so 387 A4 pages. I can read pretty fast on the computer, especially scrolling through word pages. I think there is a chance I could finish it today. That would be really nice, just so I can get it back to her quickly with all the responses answered, but also to not have it hanging over my head anymore. I like to do things very much before the deadline. Honestly, I would have liked to have done it last week, but I just had a very, very busy week. I've just had a busy time lately, and I've not been up to doing the beta read, but I definitely think I want to try and knock all of that, if not a vast majority of the beta read out today. So that is my plan, I think. I also need to wash my hair because look at this. Look at this. But yeah, for the moment, I'm going to watch this Geordie stream that I'm still trying to catch up on. I'll read a bit more of Naked Empire, and I'm gonna drink my white Monster. Listen to that! Oh my gosh! It is beautiful, but very, very loud. Hey guys, so it is 6 p.m. I just had my little dinner and I played some Sims before I had my dinner, and I'm on page 183 of this beta read, so that's pretty good out of 387, so 200-ish pages left. I think right now I'm going to play a little bit more Sims. I've got my Pepsi here, so I might play until I finish my Pepsi, and then I'm gonna do a little bit more of this beta read and we'll see how far I can make it. I think that's pretty good progress. I am obviously taking notes and answering like the beta questions while I'm going through, but I'm actually really enjoying it. It is pretty good. Like, if this was something that I like downloaded on KU, I would be very happy with it, you know. I'll see how the rest of the book goes because I am only like sort of at that halfway point. But if all stays well, like, it's pretty much between a 4.5 and a 5-star read for me, so that is definitely a positive. Good job to her. But yeah, I think I'm gonna play a little bit more Simmies and then do a little bit more beta reading, and then I'll check in with you guys about how far I make it into the beta read before I go to bed tonight. Hi y'all! Happy Monday. I just got done at the gym, like just got home. It's about 2:40. Yeah, it is bang on 2:40. I got up very early this morning to do my drive for work. So I did my drive and then I went right to the gym. I was very brave. I was feeling quite tired, but I actually had a really good session in the gym. I did legs and like I can tell I'm gonna be aching tomorrow. I am pretty tired though. You can probably see the deep bags under my eyes. I think I'm gonna have a shower right now, and then I think I'll pretty much do the same thing this afternoon as I did yesterday afternoon. I'll see how far I can get through this beta read. Hopefully I can take a good chunk out of it, and then I'll just read more of Naked Empire whenever I get in bed. I got past the Nicholas chapters in Naked Empire, or like the ones that were there. I think I'm on like chapter 29 or 30 or something now, like something in that range. I think I only read like 40 pages or something last night, but what happened like after those chapters I actually really started enjoying, so hopefully upwards trajectory on that book. Like, even if I don't enjoy this one as much as the others, like it's still fine, like there's nothing wrong with it, it's just slower, but like it doesn't change my overall enjoyment of the series, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, anyway, that was a lot of yap. I'm gonna have my shower and then I might, yeah, I'll get right into the beta read. Maybe I'll have a cup of tea and then, yeah, dinner, I think. We'll wait for the post-gym hunger to kick in. Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. I'm just about to go into the gym, but I wanted to say hi before I go in and get all sweaty and everything, and just give you a little bit of an update. So today I saw the hand specialist because I had a workplace injury a few months ago. I crushed my hand. I had an x-ray and everything. It wasn't broken. It got like really inflamed, really bruised. Then it like improved, but it's never gotten fully better. And so I went and saw the hand specialist today, and I am taped up to the nines. Something called ulnar neuropraxia, which is like compressed nerve basically. So I get like tingling, pins and needles, numbness, all that sort of stuff. But now I know what's wrong. I do have another like follow-up x-ray tomorrow to make sure I don't have any hairline fractures, but the specialist didn't think that it was broken anyway because I still have full range of movement. But now I just have some exercises I have to do to hopefully help the nerve. Just gonna go in the gym now and do upper body. She didn't say I couldn't like bear weight or anything like that. And strapped up, like, it definitely reduces the tingling and stuff like that heaps. So I'm gonna go in there now, do my upper body and a bit of a walk. I started Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. I think I'm like 100 pages in. I started it at work today when I was not doing work at work. I really like it so far. I think it's gonna be like right up my alley. So yeah. I'm also working from home tomorrow, so hopefully be able to get in some good reading time and do stuff like that. And I'm just glad not to go into the office tomorrow. But yeah, that's it for the moment. I'm just gonna go into the gym now and I will see you guys very, very soon. I am so sorry if you can hear the rain. I came in here and it just started belting down. We had a whole day and a half without rain and now it's pouring again. Anyway, I have these two packages that arrived. This one arrived yesterday and I forgot to tell you. This is my like most recent Broken Binding fantasy subscription, which should be the third book in, I was about to say Malazan, not Malazan, the third book in the Rift War saga. And then this here is going to be Dark Air and Dark Rise. I think tomorrow, if I put makeup on and stuff, I'll probably like film unboxings of these for like my TikTok shorts, etc. I'm just surprised how heavy this rain's coming down. Dude, the rain is nuts. I kind of like it though, and it makes me super glad that I'm working from home tomorrow because I'll just be able to like enjoy it a little bit more. It'll be nice. I was gonna read some Naked Empire, but then I just decided against it. I'm just not really in the mood for it. So I got out Shield of Sparrows. I am up to chapter 12, so page 95 so far. I'm quite enjoying it, and like, look at how pretty this is. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna read a bit more of this. I just love, like, not predictable, but you know, but predictable fantasy romances. Like, I just love a good romantasy. I feel like I've read a lot of things recently that are like a little bit more on the serious side, and you know, I think this is just kind of everything I'm gonna enjoy. And because like the beta read I just did was like quite a good fantasy romantasy, it's made me just want to like do a little bit more romantasy right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. Still definitely don't want to neglect my epic fantasy, but I'm gonna just mood read, you know, enjoy myself. So I might read a bit of this now and probably pop something on the TV to accompany me, as I always do. Happy Thursday, everyone. So working from home is great because I just went into town. I had to go to the bank, and I also needed some body wash and stuff. I'm running out of like a bunch of my skincare and body care products, so I just placed an order for some of like the K-beauty that I like, replacements for the products that I've been using. And then I'm like pretty much dead out of the body wash I was using, which I didn't really like. So I went to Chemist Warehouse and smelled them all, and this one smells really good. It's the Biotin Sweet Pleasure. It is cocoa and macadamia scented. It smells like chocolate. It's really, really nice. Vanilla body washes are my favorite, but I didn't find any vanilla ones that I really like. I've actually been struggling with like vanilla scented body washes lately and finding ones that actually smell good and have like lasting power, but this one is really, really nice. I just wish it came in a bigger bottle. Then I'm nearly out of my hand soap, so I got the Freshwater Farm Manuka Honey and Vanilla Bean one. And then I couldn't really find facial mists on Lila Beauty that I was interested in, but at Chemist Warehouse they actually have a little bit of like K-beauty in there now. So they have Skin 1004, and they had the Hyaluronic Cloudy Mist in there, so I decided to pick that up and give it a go. I just ran out of my face mist this morning. I like to use a mist in the mornings. And yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna do a little bit of work right now and stuff, and then we'll check in for reading. Yay! Just got done with my bone density scan and my x-ray. Why is it with x-rays, like, you're going there because you're injured, right? And they will contort your hand in ways you never thought possible. And you're like, I'm here because my hand hurts. Thank you for making my hand hurt more. So annoying. Anyway, I'm going to haul ass to the gym. It took me like 30 minutes to get there. I have to come all the way into town for this appointment. Now I gotta go all the way back. So I'm gonna go to the gym and hit legs, even though I really don't want to, because I have really bad DOMS in my legs and they still are quite sore, even though today's Thursday and I last hit legs on Monday. So really they shouldn't still be as sore as they are, especially because I have done active recovery, but whatever. We'll go give it a go. I might just do like a pretty quick machine leg workout today, but I also have to go. Thankfully it's attached to a grocery store because I forgot to bring my water bottle and I will not make it. I will not make it another hour without water. So guys, I just filmed like the unboxing for my TikTok, but I have to show you these books, right? You're gonna be gagged. Okay, 3 books, right? Here we go. The Broken Binding. Always. They always eat, okay? I'm just gonna give you a quick glance of this one because I'll go through it more in depth probably in a whole video, but I really want to show you these other ones. Okay. These are from Book Addiction Australia. I don't know if anyone else is a fan of CS Packet, but I am. Dark Rise. Dark Air, okay? Beautiful. Hefty. You can feel the quality. But I want to show you the character art, okay? Dark Rise. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. Unreal. We'll just put it here for now. I need another bookshelf. These are going to adopt a position of power on my bookshelves because they're stunning. So they get to go on the honorary Sarah J. Maas shelf for the moment. Okay, wait. Gorge. Stunning. Look at that. Look at it. Ah! So pretty. These are beautiful, okay? Beautiful. Enjoy your position of power. I will find a better spot for them at some point. Hey, Shield of Sparrows. So I read a bunch more at work today. Let me go get Shield of Sparrows. Alright, I'll get Shield of Sparrows out of my little protective bag. Read some at work saying hooked. I actually didn't want to go to sleep last night because I was so hooked on the book and I wanted to keep reading, but I am a reasonable and responsible adult, so I did go to bed. I'm almost done. I think I can definitely finish this today. I'm really enjoying it. I'm at page 380 and there's only, I think, 515 in the book, so I'm almost done. I reckon I can definitely finish this. I really like it. She might be a 5-star, boys. She might be a 5-star. Okay. I need to bring in my garbage bins off the street before they get run over by someone. Like a previous set of my garbage bins were run over by someone. So I'm gonna go bring those in. And then I need to finish putting my groceries away. And then I might read. I was gonna go for a long walk this afternoon, but the weather, I know, with the way the clouds are, if I stay inside it won't rain. If I dare step foot out of this house, it will start raining. So I'm doing a cost-benefit analysis. My hair looks quite good, so I'm not sure. It's definitely gonna rain if I go outside, I just know it. Anyway, happy Friday. I might just go smash this out and then I'll check in with you guys when I finish and let you know my final thoughts. I have teeth. I have teeth whitening strips on, so please forgive the lisp and if my teeth look weird. I should have waited until they were done before I filmed this, but it's fine, we'll get through it. I finished Shield of Sparrows. I very much enjoyed it. I'm going to give it, I think, a 4.5. I did think for a while that it was going to be a 5-star, but I am getting like a little bit more picky with my 5 stars, so I'm going to settle on like a 4.5. I think that's like fair for how much I enjoyed the book. I really quite liked it. I don't have like any major complaints. I think the FMC might not be for everyone. I quite liked her. I thought she wasn't like super stupid. She wasn't super hopeless. Like, she had a steep learning curve to go with, like, she was thrown into a situation she wasn't expecting to be in. And then she did have like a training arc in terms of physical strength, because that was not something she grew up focusing on. So she is like, I guess, weak in physical capability at first, but she definitely makes like leaps and bounds of improvement. My only thing with the FMC is she is probably like a little too clumsy, like a little bit too clumsy, but other than that, like, I don't have anything bad to say. I think maybe the only thing that could have made it better is it was pretty low on the spice scale, and I don't think books have to have spice, like, let me just be very clear about that. But I think in this style of book, it felt like it would be spicier, and I think it also would fit with the dynamic of the story and with the type of readers you're going to attract into like that specific breed of romantasy. But I mean, I didn't mind how like the spice is depending on the book, but for the most part the spice is usually the least important thing, as long as it's not hella corny, you know, as long as it's not badly written. Like, this was fine, it wasn't a big focus of mine, but I do think like that just like a little bit more heat would have just added something to it, because it felt like, because of the nature of the genre and the way everything else in the book was built, that element did fall a little bit flat, and I just think we could have turned up the intensity just a little bit. I think that could have like ignited in me like more of a 4.75 to a 5-star. But overall, I very much enjoyed it, and I smashed out over half of the book today. Like, I'm finished now, so that is great. I think tomorrow I'm going to start I might continue Naked Empire, but I also did pull Jane Eyre to start doing like an annotated read through, so I might just try and do not much of that, just a couple of chapters every day, because it sort of just occurred to me that the month is half over. I was like, oh shit. So I want to start my annotated read through of Jane Eyre. And then I did also pull Where's Molly by H.G. Carlton, because that is not long at all, and I think I could definitely polish that off. Maybe tomorrow I might read some Naked Empire like when I first get up in the morning, and then I might see if I can pump through Where's Molly, and then I can like wrap the day up with Naked Empire and see how I go on that. Today is Friday, obviously, and I had so many people ask me today like, oh, what are your plans for the weekend? And I was just like, that is a brilliant question. I have not thought about that at all. I guess I'll just read and go to the gym. What else is there to do? I might play some Baldur's Gate. I played a tiny bit of it the other night. I think I am just going to maybe pop on some brain dead YouTube stuff for a little bit, probably no more than half an hour, and then just have a really early night. And we'll see what time I wake up tomorrow. A nice early start in, because at the gym I might do like an upper body push day. I've been thinking about it. Push day and all the reading that I want to do. I slept without this morning, and then I just held my phone for a while, and now it's sore. Great. Okay, good. She's said like 30% tension. Cut this one for my pinky a little bit too fat, but it doesn't really matter because it never stays on that part of my hand for more than like a day. There we go. My hair is insane, don't look at it. And please ignore the sound of the heater, as it seems to always be on, because it's very cold. Okay. I'm gonna go through my Bake with Brookie cookbook and see what I am going to make. I'm actually not going to bake on Sunday this week because we're having like a baking competition as a farewell for someone at work on Friday. So I'm gonna go through it now and like pick what I want to do so that I can go to the grocery store and get whatever I'm missing. I want to make something that maybe I haven't made before. I'm gonna do the Ferrero Rocher cookies. 37. Because everyone likes Ferrero. That's just literally a fact of life. And they look incredible. So I think I'm gonna do that. It will be like a little bit expensive because I'll have to buy Ferrero Rocher and they are expensive, but it's okay. If I win, I'll win a $20 voucher to our canteen at work and then I can buy energy drinks. I haven't read yet. It's only like 8 something in the morning, but as soon as I woke up, I edited a TikTok and then my hand was really hurting from holding my phone, so I restrapped my hand. Now I'm gonna read a little bit of Naked Empire. We'll just see where I'm at. Come on. Page, oh yeah, I read on my iPhone the other day. Up to chapter 35, page 379, 50% through the book. So we'll see if I can get a little bit further than that. Okay, I finished Where's Molly in essentially one sitting. I read the first half and then I got up to grab a snack and my uncle happened to call me at the same time, so I had a little chat to my uncle on the phone. And then I just sat down and got done reading the second half of this book. So now I am finished. I would give this, I think, like a 4-star. I thought it was much better than the actual Cat and Mouse duology. I thought it was a good pace, a good short story. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't have anything like super negative to say, like in the way H.G. Carlton's male main characters always sort of are. Like Cage, he's kind of corny, but like not nearly as bad as Zaid, so I can overlook it. But yeah, definitely enjoyed this as a quick little read. I think right now I'm going to have a shower, wash my hair, and then I might read a chapter of Jane Eyre. And then guess I'll just read more of Naked Empire. I read maybe like 4 chapters or something today so far, because I read a chapter while I was at the gym on the bike as well. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what book I should take to work on Monday. You know what? I think I finally have to read Swordcatcher, honestly. I think this might be high up on my agenda. I'm going to take the dust jacket off it and put it aside so that I don't have a choice, so that I have to read it. This is how I'm signaling to myself that I have to read that book. That's what we're gonna do. day. So it's like, I think it's like 8 p.m. or something, right? What are we at? 6 p.m. I live on a different planet, I swear. It's 6 p.m. So today, what have we done? We finished Where's Molly, we went to the gym, read the first 3 chapters of Jane Eyre, and I read today, in total for Naked Empire, I think it was 60 pages. We're up to chapter 41 now, page 440. So not bad, I'm pretty happy with that. I could read more of this, like I actually quite like what's happening right now. The only thing I will say is free my girl Kaylin. Let Terry, I'm gonna pull him out of the grave and shake him. Richard and Kaylin need just a little bit of time alone together. My girl is thirsty. She's thirsty. She wants her husband. And they've macked on one passionate kiss one time. I'm like, let my girl Kaylin go make a baby again. I'm like, free Kaylin. Free Kaylin from this period of celibacy. They're just surrounded by people all the time. Like, I know we're at war and shit and like things are crazy, but let a man and his wife have a moment together, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. I've just got my sugar-free hot chockey and I'm sitting down to play some Baldur's Gate. So that's like all I'm gonna do this evening. I don't think there's any more reading to be had, but thank you so much for being here with me during this reading vlog. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. And I hope that I will get to see you in the next video. Bye!